Hello, I'm Ella Barnard, and this is the first video in the Attract Real Love series. So this series is about how to attract a guy who loves and adores you. One who wants to protect you, provide for you, and his number one goal is to make you happy. That sounds pretty good, right? First, I want to tell you that everything we've been taught about how to find that kind of relationship, how to attract that kind of relationship, is wrong. It really sucks. But after this video, you'll know why you haven't been getting the results that you want, and you'll be empowered to make new choices that will lead you to the relationship you've always wanted. This video exposes how we've been misled. It's the deception buster. I really want to expose the truth and clean out all the crap that we've been taught. Because once you clear out the junk, then you have space for a new reality, one where you're empowered. I want to empower you to attract real love, and that is what the rest of the videos in this series cover. So let's get back to that deception busting and get started. So what is the deception? How does it show up in your life, our lives, women's lives? Well, this is how it shows up. We think we get dressed up and go out to meet someone, and we think that the guy, after we get all dressed up and look good, we think the guy will say, "Hey, that's an attractive woman. I'd like to get to know her better." So remember that. So when we get all dressed up and go out to meet somebody, we think that he'll say, "Hey, that's a really attractive woman. I'd like to get to know her better." So we invest tons of time and energy and money on looking our best, because the first part of that sentence is an attractive woman. And if we aren't attractive, then they aren't going to want to get to know us better. We never know that we're investing in the wrong stuff, that we're spending all that time and energy and money on the wrong stuff. So here's a scenario. Let me know if it sounds familiar. Getting ready to go out, you're single, and some friends are meeting up at a pub or someplace to drink and chat. You've been working out and dieting, so you fit into your favorite little black dress, feeling pretty cute. Straighten your hair, put on your smoky eyes, apply some lip gloss. And as you look in the mirror and you're doing all this stuff, you're thinking, I want to look my best because I want to meet someone. So you go to the pub and meet with a group, and there's a cute guy there, and you kind of flirt with them, and you're making sure that your lip gloss is nice and fresh, giving him your best smiles. And by the end of the evening, he's kind of maneuvered you to be alone. So you're thinking, yeah, good. You're a little bit hopeful. You're thinking, he seems really nice. He's trying to get to know me. He could be the one. So he leans over for a kiss, and you're like, hey, yeah, he likes me, it's a sign. But then you feel his hand on your thigh and your hopes crash. We've all been in this situation before, because you know what the hand on the thigh means. It means he just wants to have sex with you. And it's so sad and frustrating, and women everywhere are going through it all the time. So how has this happened to you? You want to meet a nice guy to date, hopefully long term, and somehow you just keep ending up with guys that just want to have sex. And all of us women have been blaming guys for that. But here's the myth, because there's a little bit more to it. Here's the myth, that you looking physically attractive will lead to him wanting to get to know you and eventually falling in love. That's totally not true. It's a deception. I know, it's crazy. Like, what? What about all that time and energy and money spent on trying to look good? I'm sorry to say, if you did it for yourself, great. Like, if you're like, I just want to look good because it makes me feel happy, super, you're good. But if you're doing it to try and attract a guy for a long-term relationship, I'm sorry. And I know it can be very frustrating, but there's an upside. See, part of the deception is that women are much more powerful than we know. You probably didn't know this, but your intentions determine how the guy responds to you. Like you have qualities that determine how the guy responds to you. You just didn't know that you were using the wrong qualities. So we all know about cause and effect. So a certain cause leads to a certain effect. A different cause leads to a different effect. So, and I'm bringing this up because you, as a woman, your qualities are the cause, and men's response is the effect. So let's look at the pub scenario that we just looked at, the one that's so familiar to all of us. Where did the woman in that scenario put her resources? Where did she put her time and energy and money? Well, she put it into exercising and trying to look good in her little black dress. She put it into straightening her hair. She put it into her shiny lip gloss and flirting. And flirting's not bad, but this is where she's put all of her resources. And her intention was to be physically attractive. That was the goal. The short-term goal, long-term goal, but the short-term goal is the one we're looking at. That's that cause. And the effect, the response that she is getting from men is sexual interest. That's it. And there's nothing wrong with having sexual interest, but we've been deceived in thinking that physical attraction alone will lead to long-term love. The guy is not saying, "That's an attractive woman. I'd like to get to know her better." He's saying, "That's an attractive woman. I'd like to have sex with her." Period. The media and products and everyone plays on this concept. It's not your fault. We've all been taught this. Perfume, makeup, shampoo, everybody is using this deception to sell things. They want you to buy their stuff, and it's not even a true concept. But now you know. So here's where it stops. You know the game now. You know that when you put your attention and resources and into the qualities of you being physically attractive, the result that you will get every time is that he wants to have sex with you. That's it. Not he wants to have sex with you and then love comes after that. That's not the way it works for guys. But now you know. You're empowered. You don't have to play the game by those rules any longer. You know that you have the power to generate a very specific response from men. And if you change that cause, you change those qualities that you focus on, you will get a different response. You will be able to generate a response and attract somebody who loves and adores you and wants to protect you and provide for you. So all you need to know is what are those specific qualities so that you can get what you finally have always wanted and that you deserve, and that every woman deserves to be loved and adored and protected and happy. So don't worry. I've got those qualities coming up in the next few videos, and they're good for you. So you're not going to have to spend a lot of time on the elliptical with these qualities, okay? Unless you want to. Unless you just love the elliptical. But yeah, so there's hope. You need to be empowered, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video soon. Bye.